This is James Holder for IFL TV. I'm in the Peacock Gym today in Canning Town. I've just bumped into Erick, the Ochieng Eagle. What's happening, Erick?
I'm good, James. I'm doing very good.
First and foremost, I know we caught you on the phone the other day, couldn't run a piece with you, checking out what had happened and the initial reaction from the doctors and stuff, but it's good to get you on camera. How are you feeling, Erick?
I'm feeling great. I'm in good health, as you can see, still looking good. I mean, God is good, you know, so I just give God thanks, praise for health and strength.
Just to reiterate for those that didn't know what happened, could you tell us what happened? I know you got the victory against Paddy Gallagher, and then there was a bit of a commotion afterwards. Could you tell me what happened there?
Yeah, obviously it was a great fight, a great performance. I mean, to be honest, I haven't even seen the fight yet, but I'm just going to what people say. I have to sit down to see it. But obviously, as people say, it was a great performance. I was in a great shape and I performed great. Obviously the venue, oh my gosh, the venue was too hot. It was hot, and you know, obviously after a high-paced competitive, you need fresh air in your body. You know, if you don't get fresh air in your body, you're gonna feel dizzy, and that's what I felt. I felt dizzy, and all I needed there is to get fresh air. And obviously, I think if you can see after the fight, you know what I'm saying, I took big breath in and tried to, you know what I'm saying, get my breath back. But obviously there was no fresh air, it was just hot air. Because people were just watching, they were hot themselves. You know, everyone was complaining hot, they couldn't bring their water in. So imagine the fighters. The fighters are in the ring, you know, the big light, TV lights to get HD, etc. Those increase more, you know what I'm saying, heat, is just more heat. So that was the cause. It was because of the too much heat. And obviously people say, oh, other fighters fought there. Of course, the other fighters fought in the same venue, but remember, they'll do 4 round, you know, 6 round, 8 round, you know, 10 round. Then you can't compare a free prize fight competitive rounds with a 10 rounder, with an 8 rounder, because it's different pace.
Is that the intensity of the prize fight is starting so quickly?
Of course, the intensity of the prize fight, and Paddy Gallagher came out quick. You know, as you saw the fight, he came out quick. And it was just the pace of the fight. I don't remember, I was the first one. My fight was the first fight in the competition. And obviously, yeah, it was just after the fight I felt dizzy, slightly dizzy, you know. And obviously that is easily take care of by taking big breath. And obviously, I felt a bit dizzy, and the paramedics came in and asked me, how you feel? I said, yeah, I feel slightly dizzy. So they said, sit down. I think they go panic a bit, you know. They told me, sit down. Once I sat down, it's like I was all right. And they told me to lay down. And once I laid down, they put me in recovery position. But I'm telling them, guys, I'm all right. You know, I'm okay. You know, I'm trying to get up. You know, I was thinking probably I could have been more resistant. But I'm thinking, you know, they're doing their job.
It's
so
more precautionary than anything else.
So it's precautionary. So they were cautious. So, you know, they put me in recovery position. They put the breathing mask on my face, and I told them, guys, I'm all right. But you know, they were just like, you know, put it on. So I just said, you know what, I'm gonna cooperate with them. You know, it's better to be careful. It's better to be safe than sorry. So I cooperate with them. Before I know it, I was on the stretcher. You know what I'm saying? They were pulling me out of the ring. You know, and I saw the crowd. I mean, the people, you know what I'm saying? People care. You know, people care, which you saw on the night. You know, people were clapping, and, you know, they took me to the ambulance, and the doctor, the paramedics, they were speaking to me. All the time they were speaking to me. I never went unconscious. They were speaking to me, you know, asking me, where are you? I say, I'm in York, Bethnal Green. I just beat up Paddy Gallagher, you know, and I'm all right. So I went to the hospital, and they asked me, you know, they was checking me, you know, and I say, I'm fine. You know what I'm saying? I'm in good health. And I was speaking back to them. They find no injury. They checked my brain scan. Everything was fine. They also asked them to check my blood level. Probably I thought it may be dehydration. But they checked my blood level, my sugar level. It said, it's okay, it's fine. So I'm thinking, okay, everything is fine. You know what I'm saying? It's no drunk. There's nothing in my brain. My body's well, and obviously it was the tiredness. I mean, it was the exhaustion, it's the heat. Obviously, after heavy intensity, you need to take a big breath. You need to breathe. it doesn't matter how fit you are. If you don't get breath in your brain, you're gonna feel dizzy. And that's it was. And you know what I'm saying. I just wanna thank. You know what I'm saying, people who, you know what I'm saying, have been supporting me, and they're supporting me, all the fans, you know. I felt I had to put a good performance because a lot of people, you know, wrote me off.
I was just going to come to this. Did you feel under added pressure in going into this fight, because you're signed with one of the major stables in the country, you're on the back of 3 defeats, coming into this prize fighter? Did it feel like a make or break chance for you, Erick?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, it was a lot, to be honest, it was a lot of pressure on me, you know, to perform, because you know, life is not what it's supposed to be, but it is the way it is. You know what I'm saying? Things happen that you don't have control over. So I had some setbacks, and obviously, yeah, I had to perform. I just, you know what I'm saying, there was a lot of pressure for me to win. As I say, a lot of people wrote me off, but listen, you cannot write, you know, a strong win, you only push on the ego further. You know what I'm saying? I had some strong wins, and it proved by my performance. You know, the performance speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? They say you're good at your last fight, and the performance speaks for itself. It's unfortunate what happened. Obviously, I could have won. You know, I took the favorite. They put Paddy Gallagher as the favorite fighter, and I took him to school. You know, you saw what happened. I haven't even seen myself, but you saw what happened. And it is what can I say, man? I just had to give God thanks. You know, most important thing is health. You know, as I said before, if you have wealth but you haven't got health, you know, you're really poor. You know what I'm saying? And I've got health, so I'm grateful for that. I want to give thanks to, of course, you know, Box Fit, King Apiro, Tony Dobbins, Glen Insurance. I want to give thanks to Fresh Mana. Listen, the mana is fresh. I want to give thanks to all my supporters. You know what I'm saying? My team, I have a great team, and yeah, there's too much to offer. You know what I'm saying? I'm far from finished. I'm far from finished.
So the doctor's saying 90 days until you can fight again.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
What are you going to do in that period? What's going to go on?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We're going to take time to rest, which is good. Rest is good. Take time and reflect, and you know, we're becoming much stronger, much hungrier, determined fighter before this year's end. You know, I'm determined to win, to get titles under my waist, and you know what I'm saying. This is my decade. You know, I keep saying this is my year, but ear is too small, so I said this is my decade. This is my decade.
Erick, I'm glad you're alright, mate. You had us all worried there, you know.
I saw it, guys. I saw it. You know, yeah. You know, and also the other thing, you know, people care. As I say, people care, and which is good to see. You know, people say, you know, of course, boxing is a brutal sport. It is a brutal sport, and you know, we take risks. You know what I'm saying? It's a risk. You know, everything in life is a risk. As I say before, you know, life is a risk itself. You know what I'm saying? You know, you won't leave life alive. That's how risky life is. So you have to take calculated risk. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we know I know I take risk. You know what I'm saying? When I step in the ring, and that's why, you know, I'm grateful to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, every time I step in the ring for protection, you know, I pray for protection and the victory. You know, and you know, him being glorified for my life. As I said, without Christ, I would be locked up, career washed up. So there's a lot of things to be grateful for. So I'm just gonna obviously take time, recruit, just like the eagle. You know what I'm saying? An eagle takes time, goes to a higher mountain and rest, and his feather grows and becomes stronger. So that's what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Take time and rest. Let my mental feather grow. Let my physical feather grow, and come back stronger.
Glad to hear it. Erick, thanks for giving me a bit of time today, mate. I look forward to catching up with you again real soon.
Thank you, James. How I feel London's the best.